Hey everybody, this is Carl again, and I'm here to talk a little bit about the fresh water system on our Coachman Leprechaun RV. This is going to help you when you get to your campsite and you want to hook up the city water, as we call it, from the campsite itself, or to be pulling your water from the onboard tank on the RV. The onboard tank on the RV holds about 40 gallons of fresh water, and probably for an average 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 people using for cooking, hand washing, and the toilet, you can expect to get by for maybe 2-3 days. If you add in a shower or something like that onto it, you're going to expect to have to refill that fresh water a little bit sooner. But in the meantime, if you are at an RV site, you don't have to really worry about using the water from the tank, because you'll be using that from the actual water source from the RV site. So, first of all, we're on the driver's side again of the RV and the far rear compartment, and simply open that up, and you're going to find this lovely hose holder. And then we're going to have our controls for either filling the tank or for just using your city water source. So let's go through filling the tank first. What you're going to want to do is make sure that you take your hose, and this is going to be the fresh water inlet here. You're going to go ahead and secure this just like you would a hose at home with your lawn. Does not have to be over tightened. The other end of this hose is going to be going onto your water source. Now you'll notice that this has a water regulator on it, and this is to keep any pressured systems from possibly overpowering essentially the water source or the water fixtures within the RV. Okay, so this goes to your water source at your RV park. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to set this to the full position. So we'll see that, and these little dots here kind of correspond to these individual ones. We only need to worry about these two up here. So for fill, we want to make sure that this goes to close, and then that this one goes to open. So we'll just set that like that. We're going to go ahead and turn the water on, and we're just going to let it run until the overflows start spouting water out of the bottom. You'll see some water spouting out of the bottom of the RV, and that's going to be your signal that the tank is full. So once that tank is full, you're going to go ahead and turn the water off at your source. You're going to go ahead and set this back to the use position, which is closing this, and then setting this back to open. So now we have the use to correspond to this and this. Okay, so here's the part where we can just pretty much leave this here. The only time you really need to set it to fill is when you're filling that tank up. If you're at the RV park and you just want to use the city water, you don't have to make any changes here at all. Okay, so just to reiterate, this is you'll only need to make this change if you need to fill that onboard water tank up, and that would go to that fill position like I showed at the beginning. And that's really it. Whenever you're done at the RV park, you're just going to want to disconnect your hose from the side of the RV. Put that back into the hose holder. Put that back in. Close and secure your compartment, and you're all set to travel. Thanks very much, and we'll see you on your travels.